My name is Motwana, right? So look, before we get started, right? After this video, right after this video, you're gonna be able to solve that question you see. This one right here, this is gonna be the full stack of all the statistics questions from the standard deviation, from the mean, from the median, and you're gonna be able to solve this question right here, and this one too, and the one. See, and we're gonna end up finish with this one right here. Let me see if you got some more. Oh yes, and that one right there. So let me start with that one right there. So now they say you have a group data. Okay, you know in statistics we have a two types of data. You have a ungrouped data and group data. Means when they say ungrouped, for example, they might say data are all people who have a 10 years old to 12 years old. They must come in front of the class. How many of them? Let's say there are four. So these data are grouped. Group of 10 years old to 12 years, how many of them? There are four. Four is the frequency, and these are data which is being grouped. Oh, all students have got 13 to 15. How many of them? Let's say no one. So these we call frequency, and these are data which is being grouped. So for now, they give us a data here. Now they want us to group this data in, we have to pick which is the right answer. But now they give us interval of data, like here the interval is from 10 to 12, 13 to 15. But for now, they say the interval has to be 0.5 to 15.5. And we must say how many of them. So they say we must pick up either A, B, or C, which is the correct pick by looking at this data. So what I'm going to do, are you with me? But before we get started, family, make sure you leave the comments, subscribe to this platform, to this YouTube, visit my mobile apps, and a part from there. Okay? Follow me on Instagram, Mtwana underscore Wabantu. Small letter, right? Mtwana underscore Wabantu. But you can direct message me only for serious business people. Or you have some inquiry, or you want my service, you can direct message me. Okay? So now, Mtwana underscore Wabantu on Instagram. My email is mtwana@gmail.com. So now we know how to take from ungrouped data. Now, no, we don't know. Now, let me show you how we can do. So we have these data here. We have to group them. Now, they say now they give us interval here. What is the interval? Interval is from 0.5 to 15, 15 to 30, 40, whatever. So what is the interval phase before we go to the question? The interval is like, if you take 15.5 minus 0.5, it's going to be 15. So the interval is 15. Even when you take 30.5 minus 15.5, look, 30.5 minus 15.5. You see, what is the interval? Interval equal to 15. So all of them have got class interval because this is a class interval. So our interval equal to 15. But that's not part of the question. So now we have to go to the data given here, this one right here, and check all the data from 0.5 to 15, how many of them? Okay, now 0.5 to 15. This is one of them. Okay, let's do this. Okay, yes, even this is between 0.5, even this, and even this. Even this, because it's between 0.5 and 15. Even this. But that one, no. So how many of them we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, so it's 7. So if I have to construct my table, I'm going to do this, look. From 0.5 to 15.5, the frequency means how many of them there? 7. Now we go now from 15.5 to 30.5. So just quickly by look, you know, this cannot be the answer and this cannot be the answer because they say it's 5 and this is 5. 5 is not true. The first one is, so it can be this one or that one if you have to pick option. But for us, let's learn. So the second one is going to be from 15.5 to 30. What is 15.5? Means this is going to be between 15.5. Let me use another pen. So, okay, this can be between 15.5 and 30. This one, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. No, this is more than 30.5. It's 31. So, it's 12. Okay? Oh. 1, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. You see that? 13. Okay. Now, so we want to go from 30.5, from, what is the next one? The next one is going to be 30.5 to 45.5. Let's see how many of them. So I'm going to use another color, right? Let's use another color. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17. So this is going to be 17. All right. Now, let's go to the next. So now we're going to go to 40, 5.5 to 6.5. Now let's see how many of them. Oh, it's obvious this one. So we'll say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 13. 13. And if you can look, this is going to be the right answer, B. But here, let me teach you something. It's not part of the question, but let me teach you. Sometimes they ask to find the cumulative frequency. How do you get cumulative frequency? Cumulative frequency, you write your 7, the first number here, you write. That's called cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, because this is a frequency. Now, you write your 7, then you add this. 7 plus 13 equal to 20. 20 plus 17, you add this. 20 plus 17 equal to 35, 37, 37 plus 6, 35 plus 13 is going to be equal to 50. These we call cumulative frequency. Cumulative frequency, but it's not part of the question. Okay? So now here in options is going to be option number B. Now let's go to the next question. I don't want to go to do other things because not part of it. Now let's go to question number 2. Okay? Are you here or you sleep? Please don't sleep. I see some of you are sleeping right here. Okay? Do not sleep. Now let's say here, from executive term computer telephone law, the executive found that the mean length of a telephone calls. Oh, so they give us the mean length. Our mean length equals to 16. We have a mean already. The data show in the table, so they give us the data here. So in the data here, they give us, you see, we have an interval. Length of a call, but it's an interval. Means from 2.5 to 7.5, they are 22. So now they have already grouped our data. But if you can look here in the previous, this data was not grouped. So I had to group them from non-grouped data to grouped data. And this table, we call it distribution table. It's called distribution table. You understand what I'm saying? Or you can call frequency table because it's on the frequency. But when you add all this stuff, this is a distribution table. Okay, now, so for now, they have already given us the distribution table. What do they want? So they say we have only group data. So they say group data from 2.5 to 7.5 there, 22. And then 7.5 to 12.5 there, 33. So what is the interval? If somebody asks, what is the length interval? It means because this is a class. The length interval is not part of the question. I'm trying to explain to you so you can understand. You say 7.5 minus 2.5 equal to 5. That's a length interval. Now let's come here. 12.5 minus 7.5 also equal to 5. Even here, 22.5 minus 17. Also length interval equal to 5. Or you can say class width. They say like this. Class equal to 5. But that's not part of the question. Now let's go back to our question and get it done. Okay, now, so there's something called midpoint. So this one you understand, right? They gave us to us. Like if it was like a previous, means we were supposed to okay from account one by one and fill up this, like how we got this, like how we got this frequency. See how we got. But now they didn't give us this, they gave us already this table. Like that and that. Now, so now there's something called class midpoint. How do you get class midpoint? Let me explain to you. Class midpoint, you take this interval, you add them divided by 2. You know, mid means the middle. Middle. So how you get the middle? You add 2 things divided by 2. Okay? So the middle of this means here and here, the center. So how are you going to get the center? We take 2.5 plus 7.5 divided by 2. When you add this divided by 2, when you get this, going to give 10 divided by 2 equal to 5. That's what I say, the class midpoint, which you always represent by letter X, I, equal to 5 for the first one. The second one, 7.5 plus 12.5. Plus 12.5 divided by 2. Okay, 7.5 is going to give you 20 divided by 2 equal to 10. That's what they say, this is 10. Let's do one more. 12.5 plus 17.5 is going to give us what? It's going to give us 30. 30 divided by 2 equal to 15. See, that's how they got. So with me, let's say I don't know this. Let's just assume. Let's say I don't know the next one. You know what you do? Look, they increase by 5. So the next one's going to be 15 divided plus 5 equal to 20. 20 plus 5, 25. Sometimes they don't give all of them. 5 plus 5 equal to 30 because you know already the increasing of a number. But that's not part of the question. What do they want these people? They say find, don't worry about whatever they say. They give us mean equals 16. Find the standard deviation. Standard deviation of the length on. Oh, there was standard deviation. So I'm going to show you how to do this. Excuse me, sorry. Standard deviation. Now, but the challenge part, excuse me, sorry. I apologize, my mouth was getting dry, so I had to go some lip paste. So to get standard deviation, right? Remember, these data are group data. These data are grouped in a group data. So there's a way you see their group like from 25 to the how to get standard deviation of a group data using a calculator Casio. Now I'll show you now, okay? Let me show you how to get that. So it's a compound data, right? So I'm going to show you how we can plug this compound data in a calculator. So we're going to say face. Let me write down for you so you're not going to forget. But we can do it. Don't have to write down. Oh, some sort of I'm going to forget. Write down for me. So how we say you click setup. Let me write for you. Setup, and then click number 1, and then after that just say shifting, and then setup, and then turn on. That's all. 3 steps. Now let's go those 3 steps. Let's go those 3 steps. Okay. Let's go those 3 steps. Now let's do. Excuse me. So let's do the 3 steps. So we're gonna say now. Let's come to the calculator. My apology. Come to the calculator. All right. So we're gonna say the first one shift and then number 1. I mean setup and then number 1. Setup. So time my calculator be very slow. Setup, and then we go number 1. Number 1. So now you have already set up, but now we want to turn on. So we're gonna go shifting, and then setup. It's gonna come now. Just wait. It's just my calculator is very slow, so I apologize. Come. Oh, I apologize. And then go to statistics. So after shifting and setup, go down to statistics to turn on. Come down until you see statistics. Okay, what is the statistics here? Number 4. But your calculator might be different. But for me, number 4. Number 4, I'm going to click. And then I must turn on. So how are we going to turn on? Number 1, turn on. So now you have already turned on the compound. Okay. So now let's go now and plug in our stuff. So we're going to say now, normal now. Normal plugin. So how are we going to say? We're going to say setup. Now we just do plugin out there now. Look how we're going. Okay, statistics. Now we're going to go for normal statistics because now our data is in compound. Statistics number 3. Come on, number 3. I hope I did plug number 3. Yes, number 3, and then go variance number 1. Yeah, so you see, they give us the data here. The data we have is the, you see, x. X represents midpoint. So what is the first midpoint? Is 5. You say 5. X is representing midpoint. Okay, just like how we saw in the calculator in a data, the x represents the midpoint. It's a midpoint. So you say here x. So what is the midpoint? Is 5. You plug a 5, and they say equal. And they go to 10. You plug a 10, and they say equal. And after 10, you go what? 15. You plug a 15, and they say equal. And then you plug 20, also equal, and then 25 equal, and then go 30 equal, 30 equal to. The last one is 35. Let's see if that true. Fetch you got 35. I want to plug some extra data. Yes, 35. Now you come here to the right hand side. So we go to the right. Look. You go to the, what you do, you go to the right, okay? Go to the right, and then turn this on. And then you go to the top because you want to stop to the top. You go to the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The first one was 5, right? To the 5. Exactly, you must go to the top. Now we're going to plug our data now. So there's a 22 there. The C face, I want to make sure, you got to be sure all the time, okay? 22, 33. Okay, 22, 33. So you come here and say 22, 32, and they say equal because those are frequent. 22 equal, and then after 22, they say 33. They go equal 42. Huh? or 2 and then equal, and then 11, let's say equal, that 11 equal 22, equal, and then 9, let's say equal, and then after that we go 6, equal, 6 equal, 6 equal. So we want to make sure everything's aligned. Everything aligned? Oh yes, everything aligned. So after that, then we're gonna say, wow, we have all our data calculated in Casio. So we want to get the so what you can do, just say on. Go and press on, is going to disappear there. And then go to shifting. Where's the statistics? Statistics is number 1. Statistics. Now, what you want to, for you to get, to get standard deviation, just select the variance, number 4, always the variance, number 4. So I'm going to say number 4. Which one is the standard deviation they're looking for? Number 4. This one here. This, okay. These are mean. See, number 2 are mean. Number 3, standard. Number 3 and 4 is standard. Okay. 1 is number, like how many data there. Let me show you what that means. For example, if I press number 2 is going to give me mean, which is going to be 16. But it's not part of the question. But let's just do for fun. And let's say if it's true. But it's not the question, right? That's not the question. Now, let's get our question face. We don't want to do other things we didn't ask them. So I'm going to say press number 4. Number 4 is going to give us some deviation. Number 4, press red, and let's say equal to. So standard deviation equal to 8.24. So the answer is 8.24. So our answer equal to 8.24. That's a standard deviation. Standard deviation equal to 8.24. Standard deviation. But sometimes they can ask you mean. Let me show you how to get mean. How you get mean now? To get mean is easy. What you do is say, okay, cancel. The data, remember the data is still there, right? You say shifty, statistic number 1. Number 1. Just why my calculator can be little still sometimes. Okay, and they say, what is it? No, go number 4, which is variance always. Mean is number 2. They press 2. You see 16, just like how they say in the question here. Oh, the mean is 16. The mean is 16, but they didn't answer to 5. Okay, how many data this look? How many data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Like what I mean is these, like how many data this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Number of them. So if they ask how, but they don't ask that question for most cases. Look, I'm just saying on, and they'll say shifting, and then I can say number 1, and then number 4 is variance, and like I said, how many of them? You know, it's going to be 7. If you press number 1, it's going to be 7. 145. Oh, I see why it's 145. Because number is, if you add all these frequencies, it's going to give you 140, 141, I forgot that. 145 or 7? 145. Add all of this is going to give us 145. The total 22, 33, all of them is going to give us 145. That's what they mean. Number of frequencies, total frequency. Now let's go to the next question. We're done with that one. Let's go to the next question. So this question here is very interesting, right? They want us to find the mode and the median, but they give us team and leaf. They give us what? This is team and leaf. What do they mean? Means like the first data is like 27. The second data is going to be 29. The third data is going to be 29. The fourth data is going to be 32. Third data is going to be 32. And this is going to be 33. Until the last one, which is going to be, until the last one will be 81, because 8 times 1. 81, not 8 times 1, 81. So let's say here, all the data which is from 20, like 22, 27, how many of them there? 3. All the data from 32, 32, 33, how many of them? 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5, sorry. Because 22, 32, 33, they're 5 then. And it's going to be 40, 41, 40, how many? They're 5. Just like how they say here. Now, they ask determine the mode. Mode is something appear the most. Mode is the data which appear the most. Which something appear the most here? If you can look careful, we're going to have it. Look, 56, 56, 56. So 56 is something which appear many times. I don't see any number closer to that, like exactly like that or more than that. The only thing I think which is a little closer is 32. 32 and 32, but they're only 2. Now, also 29 and 29. But it's just only 2. The only one which appear the most is going to be 56. More than equal to 56. So for now, we don't know, which is going to be the other, but we know option is going to be option 1. But let's get a median. How we get a median? Median is the middle number. For example, if somebody give me, let's say 2, 3, 4, 7, 8, 1, which is the middle number? So first and foremost, you must rearrange those that are in the right order, in ascending order. Okay, let's say this is 10. Let's assume this is 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so how are you going to get median? Median, you must arrange face in ascending order, means you must start with the 1 face. And what is the next one? The next one is going to be 2 here. It's going to be 3, and it's going to be 4, and there's going to be 7, and it's going to be 8, and then 10. So which one is the middle number? So you cancel left and right. Cancel here, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this, cancel this. So this is going to be a what? Median. If they ask us like that, this example, I'm coming back to the question. Now, let somebody give you 2, 4, 6, and 8. What is the median? Median, look, first you must arrange in the right order. Is it in the right order? Yes, because 2, 4, 6, everything in it from ascending order. So the first step, arrange in ascending order. So for that case, this and this, you're going to cancel, you're going to be left with 2 numbers. So which one is a median? Median, since there are 2 numbers in the middle, you need to add them and divide by 2. It's going to be 4 plus 6 divided by 2. And this is going to be 10 divided by 2 equal to 5. Median equal to 5. So for this case here, what I'm going to do, remember, all this data is already in ascending order. Look, because you have what? Look, everything in ascending order. Look, 20, 29, 29, and then 30, 32. So everything's in the right order, already in ascending order. So what I'm going to do, just cancel, say, you cancel with you. 2, 3, 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7. 4, 5, 6, 7. Now 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13. So is 52 left. So left with the 52. So the median is going to be 52. And then we're done with that question. We'll go to the next question. Excuse me, sorry. Very interesting. I like this. Now let's go to the next one. The next question is very, very easy and tracing. So now they say here, you see now they give us group data. They give us from that one to that one, and these are frequency, group data, and this is there are 23 of them. From 14 to 21, there are 30 of them. From 21 to 28 there. So let me ask something before we go to the question. What is the interval here? The interval, class interval, means you take this one minus that one. 7.5 minus 0.5 is going to give us 7. So class interval equal to 7. Even here, look, 14.5 minus 7.5 also equal to 7. And this is minus this combination. So all of the class interval must be the same. That's what we call class interval. Okay? And this data here, upper class and this is lower class. This is upper class and this is lower class. Now, let's go to the question. So let's say here, the salesman, this is the total number of shops. So they want us total frequency. Means we must add all this frequency to see if it's true that it's going to give us 120. Now let's go. I can just do without calculator. 23 plus 8 equal to 31. 31 plus 30 equal to 61. 61 plus 42. 61 plus 42. 61 plus 42. Oh, grade 1. 61 plus 42. 310 is going to be 103. 103 plus 10 is going to be 113. 113 plus 5 equal to 120. 120. Yeah, it's true. So the total frequency means you can say sum of these frequencies equal to 120. So the first statement is true. Now, they say now, look, oh, this is very interesting now. We don't have that data. Now, they say here, this sum, how many data? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This sign here represents the sum. That's why I use this sum. Means when you say this in math, means summation. So they say sum of f and x. So we got f here, but I do have x. X we don't have, but x represents the midpoint. So let's find the midpoint of all this data. How are we going to get midpoint? Take 0.5 plus 7.5, which is equal to 8. And then you must divide by 2. 8 divided by 2 equal to 4. Let's go to the next one. 7.5 plus 14.5. That's going to give us 22. Divide by 5 equal to 11. Now let's go to the next one. 14.5 plus 21.5. 14.5 plus 21.5 equal to 26. Divided by 2. No. So 36. 36 divided by 2 equal to 36 divided by 2. 18. Let's see first. Let me add it together. This and this is going to be 0. 15 plus is going to be 35, 36, yeah, 18. Okay. 28 plus. So if you can look here for the increase by 7, 7. So this is going to be 25. Because I can see the interval is 7, 7. It's going to 25. This is going to be 32. You understand what I'm saying? So now they want the sum of f and x. So this is f and this is x. So we need to multiply because it's f times x for all of them and then find the sum. So I'm going to do this. Look, let me, because the space is not enough. So I have to create another table here. In this table, do this. In this table must be table photo f and x. Means f times x, I and I. So let's multiply now. Because f and x means multiply the two. Now, 8 times 4, 32. 23 times 11, 23 times 11. 23 times 11. 253, 253. Now we come here. 30 times 18. 540. Now we go to the next one. 42 times. Ooh, why my data is too small here? This is crazy, man. So I made a mistake here because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's see. The fraction 0.5 plus 7.5 is going to be 8 divided by 4. So this is that one. Okay, now we go. 0.5 plus 14.5 equal to 22 divided by 1 equal to 11. So this and this one. Okay. Now this is when you add it, it can be 18. This one, and this one. Oh, 7. It must be with the other data, which I forgot. I apologize. But on my table they were all right. Okay. Let me see. So let me write one. So we know 7. Let me use black count. 7. 7, and then 4, and then 7, and then 11. 4, 11 because increased by 7. 4, and then 11, and then 18, 25, 32, and the last one's gonna be 39. I'm sorry about that. Okay, so I did a lot of wrong here. Let me multiply again now. Now we go, so we say f times x because here they say they want what? F and x. Now we go 8 times 4 equal to 32. 23 times 11. 253, yes, 253. Now we go, 2 times 11 now. 30 times 18. 540, yep. Now we go to the next one. Okay, 42 times 25. 10, 50. Now we go for the next one. 10 times 32, 320. And 7 times 39. 273. So all the one here, if you can look, the one sum, this meaning sum of all of this. So I'm gonna add this sum and give answer now and see if it's true what they say here is going to give us. Okay, now we go. 32. Put a calculator here. 32. Cancel. 32. Plus 253. 253 plus 540. 540. And then we plus 1050. 10. Okay, 320 plus 273. Oh, let's get it. Oh, it's true. Yes. So that's true. So option 3 is true. This is true. Now we go to option 3. Let's go to option 4. Option 3, they said midpoint of. So that one's true. So I can just simply erase here so we can have some space. They said the midpoint of x1 of the interval of 21. What is the interval of 21? The interval 21 is this. And 28 and 28. First and foremost, this is wrong already. You don't find the interval of the top and bottom. Interval you find of the left and right, like next to each other. Like let's say this and this one. You add them together, you divide by 2. You don't find top and bottom, so this is wrong already. Wrong. Now, the interval, the width is 7 days. It's true because 7, like, how you get interval? Take, you minus this 2. That's the interval. 0.5 minus 0.5 equals 7. 21.5 minus 14.5, you get equal to 14. Oh, equal to 7. What am I dying now? 21.1 minus 14 is going to be equal to 7. Even this one, 42.1, all of them when you minus the next minus previous. Upper class minus lower class, you get the same number. So the interval of the class with 7, yes. So option 3 is the correct answer. You know why? Because the one which is not correct. So the one which is not correct for this case is going to be this. So the answer is option number 3. This is true, but it's not the answer. This is true, it's not, because they don't want something which is true. They want something which is not correct. So this is going to be our answer. And option 3 is our answer. Option 3. Now let's go to the next one. What I've been saying, now let's go to the next question. So the next question they say here, okay? They say next question, hold on. How many questions we got? Let's do this. We have this one also. We're going to solve now, and then we go down. But hey, I don't want to make this video so long, okay? But for that being said, man, leave a comments below, tell me where you come from, subscribe, and share this video. Follow me on Instagram. Why? Because I have a program that where I feed the homeless and inspire other people, man, and teach people coding, programming, and some skills and entrepreneur, okay? And change our brothers and sisters' mindset so we can be independent. We're not gonna go and knock and doors every day, look for a job, you know, so we can be independent and have a safe employment. For that being said, thanks a lot for your time. I'm gonna solve this in the next video, but hey, only if I get the feedback, because if you give me the feedback, then I know there are people watching. I know that people need my help. But I'll be saying peace, and leave the comments below, like the video. Peace and I'm out.